Continuing coverage for you now with a deputy recovering in the hospital tonight. We're hearing this evening from Knox County Sheriff Tom Spangler about the violent encounter that, as reporter Ella Wales shows us, apparently happened while the sheriff's office was taking part in a broadcast for the Reels show on Patrol Live. Ella.
Though Deputy Dalton Swanger was responding to a shots fired call in Powell when he was hit in the head with a rock. The man deputies say is responsible for injuring him, now facing charges. Deputy Dalton Swanger still in critical condition as Sheriff Tom Spangler asked for prayers from the community.
He's doing a little better, but he's heavily sedated, and we won't know until they start taking him off of that to really know the extent of what's really going on.
This is video that was captured of the incident during filming for the TV show on Patrol Live. Deputy Swanger was responding to a wooded area in Powell, attempting to make contact with 44-year-old Christopher Hensley, when Hensley began yelling and throwing rocks at the deputies, hitting Swanger in the head. He was initially responsive, but his condition worsened and he was taken to the hospital.
It's hard, seeing that again the other night just brought back memories for me. And again, I've said it before, this is my family. To have someone hurt or injure one of our people, I'm not going to tolerate it.
The deputies were responding to a shots fired call, but it's impossible to know exactly what they're walking into.
Domestic violence and shots fired are two scenarios are high risk and high frequency. So this prompts an officer to be on high alert.
The organization Blue Line Tennessee is raising money to support Swanger's family. It is run by one of his fellow deputies, who says any line of duty injury or death affects the entire law enforcement community.
It really affects the families, of the other officers. The other officers that's got to come to work every day after that, they've got to look at their wife or their children and explain, I'm going to go do what that last officer just did.
After Deputy Swanger was injured, other deputies on the scene were able to take Hensley into custody.
They weren't about to let anything go by after seeing one of their people get hurt the way that he was, and it was very important to get them as quickly as possible. And those men and women, they worked diligently that night and made sure that it happened and got the proper charges against the individual, and we'll go from there.
Hensley is facing charges including attempted second-degree murder and aggravated assault on a first responder.
Ella, thank you. Now he will appear in court tomorrow morning for a bond hearing.